everyone, I am Luna, the host of LapStory channel. Recently, here has been talk online again about people in Macau who aren't officially registered as domestic helpers, but are using family visit permits to enter the country. They're not actually visiting relatives, they're using it as a front to find work, especially odd jobs and illegal jobs, like housework, elderly care and childcare. Frankly, this is infuriating, family. Visit permits are for visiting relatives, not for using to cross the line, exploit loopholes, or find work. If you genuinely want to work in Macau, you should go through the formal application and approval process, not try to sneak in through these gray areas.
早晨啊，各位主持人，我想講下關於嗰啲家傭，有某啲國籍家傭咧，佢係過嚟探親，但係佢過嚟探親嗰陣時咧，佢係無限可以過香港再翻嚟，亦有佢嘅 visa 咁樣。但係佢過嚟唔係探親啊，佢過嚟係揾嘢做嘅喎。咁之後我又覺得係佢過嚟探親可以過嚟1個月，但係佢過完去之後，續翻個 visa 去香港翻嚟，去1個月，去香港翻嚟又20日，去香港翻嚟又10日，佢係咁不停咁揾工作喎。咁我覺得係咪應該限制下，好似某其他面啊，或者其他國籍嗰啲面啊，或者印啊嗰啲就唔可以咁樣。咁我覺得係咪應該要收緊翻少少咧？
或者你覺得呢一個做法對你嘅直接影響，你可唔可以講下你嘅意見呢？
我覺得佢哋會揀工咯。
即係你覺得最重要嘅就係佢哋因為咁樣去揀工。
係啦，因為有好多家庭都好需要一個幫手。佢哋咁樣或者去到 agent 係啊，因為好多 agent 公司都好難控制到佢哋啊。因為佢哋咁樣可以無限簽個 visa， 我明白人係都會揀工作，但係我覺得係佢哋過嚟係探親係 OK 冇問題，但係係咪真係要探咁耐咧？佢過嚟之後，譬如喺 agent， 我哋喺 agent 度揾完試完工作，佢試幾日係，咁我哋都要俾錢，咁試完之後無限咁樣，根本就係想揾一個穩定嘅。但係佢哋覺得我個 visa 我轉頭又可以續1個月，我做咩要咁快落實咧？
呢個一個問題啦。另外李小姐聽你咁講係好需要請一啲傭工去照顧屋企，係咪啊？係啊。可唔可以講下你屋企而家嗰個需要嘅情況啊？
就係需要照顧小朋友同埋我老人家咯。
小朋友老人家，小朋友幾大啊？
小朋友5歲。5歲
係啦，又跑跑跳跳啊，要有人睇住啊。
係啊，因為老人家又唔得唔方便照顧，佢哋有時過到嚟試幾日咁樣之後又走，咁我哋大人都要工作噶嘛。咁同埋我哋又要俾中介費，中介費
可以嘅咩？
唔可以噶。係啊。但係我哋會請咗佢噶嘛，我哋請咗佢，但係佢過嚟個藍卡係啊可以請，就係而家佢哋好多都可以咁樣咯。
即係你意思話，就算請佢之後咧，你覺得因為有呢一個情況，咁佢覺得
佢就唔做啦，
反而佢唔 OK 你，係啦，跟住就辭職啦，跟住佢就走咗啦。但係佢就轉頭再經過香港又翻嚟，跟住又嚟，所以你講揀工就係咁嘅意思啦。明白。咁啊，所以到而家你揾唔揾到工人啊？
揾唔到啊，
仲未揾到。揾咗幾耐啦？
揾咗2-3個月。咁啊，中介費都俾咗2次啊。
咁呢段時間都係屋企人啊，或者揾朋友即係合力去照顧。係啊，一路一笑啊嘛。係啊。咁樣。有時唔翻工咯，請假咯。都真係辛苦嘅。係咪應該？我覺得即係我唔知佢哋嘅係點樣，即係希望可以收緊少少，即係係咯咁咯。好啊。咁我哋真係想打電話嚟幫忙下，即係講一講個意見。我唔知啱唔啱，不過就係即係想講下你嗰個需求可以探討下嘅。多謝你。好，多謝啊李小姐電話先。
What's most objectionable is that this behavior isn't just about personal cleverness, but a direct violation of the rules. If you use a family visit permit to find work, and the employer knowingly hires you despite the illegality, it's essentially a case of one party willing to give, and the other willing to receive, who ultimately suffers. Those who follow the rules, those who legally apply, submit documents, and wait for approval become the most foolish and slowest group. If this continues, what credibility does the system have? What authority does the law have? Moreover, this is definitely not just about finding a job to make a living. The issue of illegal workers involves many things, such as unprotected labor rights, suppressed wages, no one taking responsibility when something goes wrong, and even public security and identity management are affected. Imagine someone entering with a family visit permit, but actually working as a domestic helper in different households for an extended period. If the relevant departments don't monitor this in time, isn't the risk significant? What if it involves false documents, overstaying, or illegal agencies? The problem becomes far more complex than simply helping each other out. Many netizens have put it bluntly. Macau really can't continue with this lax approach. Investigate where necessary, and block where necessary. The purpose of family visit permits needs to be more clearly defined, and their destination, length of stay, and unusual job seeking behavior after entry should be subject to stricter monitoring. Furthermore, those agencies that privately introduce jobs and employers who knowingly hire illegal workers cannot be let off lightly. Penalties must be deterrent. Otherwise, you might arrest one today, and 10 more tomorrow. The loopholes will never be closed. Ultimately, Macau is small and densely populated, making its labor market inherently sensitive. If the system is exploited for a long time, chaos will inevitably ensue. It's not that people lack compassion, but any compassion cannot be based on breaking the rules. Following the proper procedures is the most basic fairness. Netizens' demands for stronger oversight are not targeted at anyone, but rather a hope that Macau will prevent these loopholes from becoming an open secret. If rules are not upheld, the consequences will only increase.